Hey everybody, it's Christmas in July. Or wait a minute, actually it's Christmas during Christmas. But anyways, I got something new for you guys today from HB Industries. This is their new Theta triggers that they offer. They offer two styles. The stock location and a plus 5mm. They're available in anodized red and black. They're made out of aluminum, of course. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos and you're not too sure about how to change the trigger shoe on here, it's quite easy. We got to field strip our gun, so we'll pull our bolt back, lock it back. Push your takedown pin out. And of course, it doesn't ever want to come out. Pull your lower trigger assembly out. Set your gun off someplace safe. Now, because I've done this a few times, I've stripped out the factory screw. When I got mine stripped out, I ended up taking a pair of vice grips, needle nose in there, and got it loose. So I have a replacement screw in there. The factory screw's 3mm, mine's 2.5. Mine you can use a ball socket end on too. Take that out. Grab your 1.5. Make sure your safety's back and you can see the set screw in there. Got your set screw. Pull your safety off. Pull that off. Set it aside. And now you can pull your trigger pack out. Now essentially this is just a shoe, so all we're going to have to do is drive out this roll pin right here, put the newer trigger on, drive the roll pin in, and call it a day. You won't have to take any springs apart or anything, but if you didn't have it and you picked up their springs, now would be a good time to go through and do the springs. So for removal, I recommend some kind of block or something to set under the trigger. Definitely put some tape on it if it's steel, because it'll mar up the aluminum on the other ones. Roll pin punches are a good idea so you don't mangle up the roll pin and have to use a different size one. So take your roll pin punch and a handy dandy hammer, and the shoe comes off just like that. Now for installation, take whatever trigger shoe you ended up purchasing. I'm going to slip it on this little protrusion right here. Make sure it's all the way up. Like I said, use something to make sure you're not going to grab a roll pin starter punch, your little hammer. I'm using an 1/8 inch punch here. Make sure you're good on both sides. Make sure these pins didn't fall out, otherwise you'll be putting the springs back together. There's no slop there, good and tight. It would be nice if HB Industries offered a replacement roll pin with the shoe. I've messed with a bunch of different other shoes and I've used my roll pin and it's about seen better days. But some they're good, so let's put it back in the gun. Installation is the reverse of takedown. Set your trigger pack in there. Grab the safety. And if you press on it as you're pushing it in there with the line right there, it'll snap in. Put your other side safety on. Line your hole up, grab your set screw, jam it in there. Doesn't have to be too tight. Grab your bottom screw, drop it in there. Go slow, make sure you're not cross-threading it. Snug it, you can put Loctite on it if you want. I haven't, obviously, like I said, I've taken this apart a few times. And now we can put it back in the gun. Installation of the gun. Make sure your retaining pin is out. Slip it down like that. Check operation. Let's go shoot this. So here are a couple still pictures comparing the stock to the shooter's element. Now the shooter's element to the Theta stock. Now the Theta stock to the Theta 5mm forward. Well, colored me impressed. I put about 50 rounds through this trigger shoe. Had no issues with it. I seem to shoot the gun faster with the flat face trigger. I don't know if it's the whole placebo effect or what, but it definitely seemed faster to me. I probably could borrow the shot timer again and test it, but last time I tried to do that with the ALG trigger, it didn't seem like it was much faster, even though to me it seemed faster. As far as aesthetics go, I kind of like the flat face trigger on the Evo. The red does add a nice little contrast. I'm just kind of trying both of them out. You saw me shoot the red one in the video. I've got the black one in here now. Travel, still 1/4 inch because we're not changing anything with the trigger. We're just adding a different shoe on there. So for less than 50 bones, you can add one of these trigger shoes from HB Industries. I'll throw their link in the description below. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and until next time, if I don't see you then, Merry Christmas.